Okay, so I didn't get to show you all the population on that. So I could go to categories. I'm going to go here. And we're going to go to categories, unique values. And I could do female population. Okay. And so it would give a color. And I'm going to add all values. And I'm going to hit apply. And then now you can see what the populations is. So what would happen is it would do a color ramp and put that in your legend to show you where the most females are. We could change these numbers to match exactly what they are and based off the shading. So that's how this is going to work. I'm going to go ahead and close this because I don't want to save it. And then I'm going to go back in. I just wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like. And now I'll show you it always comes back. This is Alaska. When we want to work with the area, we only want to work right here in this, the United States, not so much Alaska and Hawaii. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is quantitative. So we'll come back to states. So we just talked about that. Quantitative would do graduated colors and symbols. So that would be some of the things we could do. We could put, if I want to know females in a certain age range, we could do that. So there's some kind of cool stuff, but you really need to know what you're going to use the data for to see what would be the best way to show it. All right, so you could do graduated colors, you could do graduated symbols. In other words, it would do a symbol, and depending on how big the symbol, smaller the symbol would be, how many of those are in the area. Then we could also, and then we could do a map, and it could say females in that range that I did from, I think, females in 22 to 29. So, and it would do the symbols, the bigger the area. So that's kind of neat. So there's a lot of things we can do. So this is some of the harder GIS stuff. That's why I felt like it's best to do it. They said the easiest way to do this is by doing circles. They just look better. And so I think we're going to do one by circles. So just remember, they say the circles works better when we're doing that. And it would do it proportionally, which would look like the bigger and the smaller. So that's a different way. And then, so here's the two different appearances. There's one by the bigger the value means the more the population is. So they did a population 2001 for theirs. We don't have a 2001, so if you see it say 2001, use 2002. So from now on, I'm going to use 2003 just to let you know what it would look like. And then, it just kind of shows you some different things you can do. Then there's dot density. So that's a different way to make it look. And it was, in other words, they're showing median, max, and you can increase your dot size. There's all kinds of things you can do with that. And there's what dot density would look like if we wanted to use that one. Then under quantile, you have colors. Now, you will need to know this. Under quantile, graduated colors, there's different breaks that you can use. And they have some called natural breaks. And there's a classify button. And it may tell you which way to classify it. It might say